And joining us now, his name is Sonny Verma. He's one of the leading voices in education. TutorBright is the name of the company, the organization. Let's say hello to Sonny. Hi, Sonny.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Good to have you here. So,
yeah.
Can I congratulate you because it's 10 years you're celebrating?
It's been 10 years.
Whew.
Yeah, thank you.
TutorBright. Now, there's a story behind this. You actually quit your job to begin TutorBright?
Yeah, it was quite serendipitous. I was one of those people who hated my 9-to-5 and really fell in love with education from volunteering and helping a friend's younger sister.
Okay, so what is TutorBright all about?
So we're really a non-traditional tutoring service. What we really focus on is raising a child's self-esteem, self-worth, and self-development, of course, alongside raising their academic potential.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, now where are you based out of primarily?
All across Canada and all across Australia, but we have a very, very strong presence here in Ottawa.
Okay, so that's all across Australia, you just said?
Yeah,
so how did you get all the way down to Australia?
Believe it or not, several years ago, I was backpacking there and fell in love with the country, and I knew the second place I'd want to actually call home would be Australia.
So you have an office down in Australia?
Yes, we do.
So
yeah.
you go back and forth? That's pretty neat,
a little
you know?
bit, yeah.
Okay, that's a lot of air miles right there.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so what ages then are you gearing?
Anywhere from 3 to 18.
3 to 18?
Yeah.
Okay, and I also read as well that you began with one person, so I'm assuming that's you, and now you have thousands of people employed?
Yeah, we have about 20,000 tutors on our roster.
Wow, that's a lot of tutors. So what is unique about your approach to education?
That we don't really look at academics as an end-all be-all. We look at the whole student as an end-all be-all. Our objective isn't just to make sure you succeed academically, it's that you succeed in life, and that's really increasing your self-esteem and your self-worth. So when you think about yourself, you feel really good irrespective of how you're performing academically.
Okay, and obviously, I mean, it's the new year, so people are trying to better themselves, and parents are trying to better their children as well.
Yeah.
So why is it so important to set these new goals of education and academics as we begin this new year, 2019?
Yeah, so this is actually the perfect time of year to set goals because our kids just had a break, they're rested, relaxed, hopefully somewhat restored as well. Mm-hmm. And because it's a new year, everybody's talking about goal setting. But one of the things that we have to remember that our kids are amateur goal setters. They never ever set goals before. So we have to look at fun, inspiring ways to actually want them to actually learn and actually set goals. So I can go through some fun activities with you, things that I actually employ for our students as well.
Okay, so these are fun, interactive ways to inspire kids. So where would you like to begin?
Let's start with the 5-minute journal. Okay. So the number one reason why parents call me is how do I raise my child's happiness? Now, I think we got to reverse the question and we got to start to ask what is causing self-doubt, what is causing depression, and what's causing sadness in youth. And that's typically two answers. One, negative self-talk, and number two, lack of gratitude. And the best way of reversing negative self-talk is through positive affirmations, and the best way of actually expressing and showing gratitude is to feel gratitude. So the 5-minute journal is this beautifully designed journal, right, that guides your child to write down what they love about themselves and what they're grateful for twice a day. So the way you want to think about this is sort of a toothbrush for the mind. It literally scrubs out the negativity and replenishes it with positivity, right? So it really builds the habits of optimism and happiness. And the best part of this is that as a parent, you could do this collectively or you could do it individually with your kids.
So are these journals that would be provided if people sought your service?
Well, yeah, so what we do is we provide this or provide something extremely similar.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So moving along, what is this now? It looks like a bit of not a calendar? What am I looking at?
No, it's a vision board, actually.
It's a vision board.
So this is one of the best fun family-filled activities to actually set goals with your kids, right? And a vision board is really, really simple to do. I'll walk you through the steps. So step number one, get everybody in the family a piece of Bristol board. Step number two, pose this question. If you were to live the most perfect life, what would it look like? So where would you live? What would your house look like? Do you have a dream car? How would you feel? Essentially, you want them to get to really think about life. Step number three, lay down a bunch of magazines and everybody goes to town and cutting and pasting pictures that are reflective of their most amazing life. And then step number four, everybody stands up and shares their visions with their family.
That is so much fun.
Yeah, and there's a lot of major benefit to this. One is that you're building an amazing support structure with you and your family, but I think more importantly that you're teaching your kids how to think big and how to visualize, which is the first step to success.
Okay, so vision boards.
Yeah,
that's neat.
Absolutely.
All right, and we have some, I mean, I've seen these before. You've got Payday Scrabble. So how do these help out children?
So this actually is amazing because family time today is typically spent looking at a screen. So if you want to get your kids off the screen and actually want to pay attention and have some fun with you, the best way of doing this is setting up once a week family board game night, and there's a lot of benefits because it's unsolicited family time. Secondly, is that you usually team up and collaborate with your kids, and so you can get a little competitive and have a lot of fun banter along the way. But most importantly, these games actually teach you life skills. For example, Payday can teach you about financial literacy, which is investing, spending, and saving your money. That's something that every parent wants. Scrabble can teach you about the English language, vocabulary, and spelling. It's also something every parent wants. So these aren't just fun and games. They actually can teach you a lot of life skills.
Okay, 30 seconds left here, Sonny. It goes quick. So how do people get in contact with you and find out more?
TutorBright.com is the best way.
Simple as that. But you help in regards to math, English, French, and you're saying early skills all the way up to high school.
So essentially any subject that's under the sun that we teach at school.
Yeah.
But really putting in an optimistic, positive spin on it. Our objective is to make sure every child loves the learning process.
Amazing. Sonny Verma, thank you very much. TutorBright.com.
Yeah.
Appreciate your time. More daytime coming up in moments. Of course, you're watching Rogers TV.